Times like this, you just gotta ask yourself one question. Are you ready to rock? Animated Soundwave, today in Guerrilla Reviews. Here in vehicle mode because, well, let's face it, the tape deck isn't all that exciting for anyone outside of G1, and for Soundwave it does look pretty good. There are some deco reminders that he is at least associated with sound, and he has this sort of SUV Cyan XB type of mode, which actually works pretty well. Certainly a lot better than the ICBM carrier I reviewed earlier. And he does come with this gigantic guitar that does turn into Laserbeak. Yay! Now there is a repaint remold of this figure as the electrostatic Soundwave. He's much more black and gray, more reminiscent of Sound Blaster. And he came with Ratbat, which is a keytar. I know a lot of people who just got the figure for the keytar itself and just kind of chucked the figure itself because the joint issues were a lot worse on that version, if that excites you. Okay, moving on to transformation. We'll split these apart, put this out. There we go. Fold these down like so. Fold these wheels in. Split apart the front end, which will now become the legs. There now. Bring that down. Okay. Bring that down. Fold this around, and then twist that way. Yeah, you do kind of have to putz with it a tiny bit, but it's worth it. Okay, do the same on the other leg. Oh dear. There we go. Then we twist this back around, fold this part in and up for the chest. Fold out the hands. Hi, Mom. Fold these down for the elbows and then bring out the head. And there we go. Animated Soundwave in robot mode. Moving on to articulation, the head does swivel. You can get a bit of up and down due to the transformation, but breaks up the illusion a little bit. So now double joint for the shoulder there. Swivel joint and a ball joint for the elbow. The hands move in a little bit in and out, but again, transformation thing. Swivel joint on the waist. Ball joint on the hips and the knees, as well as a hinge joint as well for transformation. These can be a little problematic due to the fact that it is a bit top heavy. And you do have a strong hinge joint for the feet. So, I will admit that he's not really known for much movement. You can get some interesting poses out of him. Going back to Laserbeak here, due to the fact that he has these little ports on the side of his forearms, you can have him something like holding him. You can't really get him on a perch position. They've tried it. Doesn't really work all that well. Actually works a lot better with Ratbat. But if you are looking for something similar, like a perch position, you have to go to this position right here. Right. Unfortunately, like I said, he doesn't stay very well most of the time, because you try to move him around and yeah, it just kind of pops off. But he can do it, and it does work a lot better with a Ratbat, like I said. Still, nice to know they included that feature. Well, that wraps up this Guerrilla review. I am the Deceptiwolf. This has been Animated Soundwave, and again, I remind you all, free your mind, free your toys.